In this game, black is Fujisawa Shuko and white is Kato Masao. Fujisawa Shuko starts with, in this game, black is Fujisawa Shuko and white is Kato Masao. Fujisawa Shuko starts with the Chinese opener, but he plays this high Chinese. Compared to this low Chinese, high Chinese can get even more aggressive in the middle game. But the good thing about this low Chinese is that low Chinese gets to keep some extra points later on. I personally really like to play this high Chinese because I don't really care about territories, I just like attacking. So if you enjoy attacking in your games, then I highly recommend you to play this high Chinese in your own games. And from here, white approaches the corner, black again jumps to get some influence. When white slides in, black defends the corner, white pulls back, and black gets this double wing thing going on. White approaches this stone, slowly restricting black, and when black small knights, white pulls back, just trying to be safe. When black plays this small knight, the more active way of answering it would be here. If black plays this Kosumi, white can play something over here and reduce this part of the board. But in the actual game, Kato Masao decided to be safe. And since white didn't play here, black plays here. Since black is going for a moyo, again, white is not afraid to have a moyo fight with the black. Usually, if I see amateur players as white playing things like this, then I don't really like when they play like this because black always gets to play this middle point first. This move is not only reducing white's potential, but also growing black's potential. There's nothing white really can do about it. But today we have Kato Masao. He is also like the god of fighting. So even if black plays here, white is not afraid to jump in over there. Black, before growing over here, takes a corner, trying to balance the game a little bit. When black extends, white hanets, black hanets again, and the common joseki would be this one, but since we have this third line stone over here, white double harness trying to push black out toward these solid stones. Of course, black doesn't want that. Black wants to leak toward this open area. White harness back. When black cuts, white has no choice but to connect up over here. When black ataris, white ataris back. Black captures this stone, white extends and gets the corner. This way, although black got to leak into white's potential over here and successfully restricted this moyo, but white this side got a bit too thick. Now black kicks to get some strength over here. When white extends, black pulls back, white invades over here. If black descends to the second line, then white can small knights out, and there is still some cutting issues over here. Black is not completely strong and thick over there. So in this game, black pushed, white tries to go back. When black harness, white connects back. Now black peeps over here, white connects, and black plays over here. Although playing on this tengen, start point, is very satisfying, but this would have been much tighter moyo. That's much harder for white to invade in. But as humans, we love tengen, right? Now it's white's turn and I thought white would invade over here because it's much loose over there. But Kato Masao decided to invade over here. Because if white invades over here, black can stand down. When white plays here, black play here. Although white living is not a huge problem, but black gets to solidify this part of the board. And Kato Masao didn't want to see that from happening. That's why he invaded over here. Black still descends down. When white plays here, black blocks the corner, white extends, and black, instead of playing this, because white can push and cut and there's a hane, black simply connected up. White too, instead of immediately playing this tiger's mouth because black can hit over here and white is gonna have a very difficult time. White started to reduce from here. Black, of course, cuts the connection. White attaches. Black cannot really hane because white is going to cut and turn it into an annoying fight. So black pulled back. And since white got some stones over there, white plays this tiger's mouth. Fujisawa Shuko, instead of playing over here, caps and splits these white stones. White forms another tiger's mouth, black destroys this eye, and white plays a very cool move, which is this one. It's a move that's pretty difficult to find, but he found it. So what's this move? If black plays here, then white is gonna play here. If black cuts the connection, then white can play here. If black cuts, white can play here. And when black extends, white can't even cut here too. It turns into a very messy thing that favors white. When black blocks, white can hane first. Black hanes back. When white plays this kosumi, if black blocks, white is able to live very easily. So black has no choice but to erase this eye. White needs to answer like this. When black pulls back, white needs to answer again. Now white cannot make two eyes over here. But since we have these things over here, white can pincer these four black stones. If black cuts the connection, then white is able to pull this stone out and fight. If black simply captures this white stone, then white can crawl out, then white is alive. Fujisawa Shuko saw all that in his mind and he decided to jump. White pushes, black cuts, bamboo joint, trying to leak out over there. Black jumps, white forms a kosumi. Black jumps again, trying to surround the whole thing. White pushes. When black blocks, white cuts. Black double ataris, white makes a turn. Black bumps, white extends. Black saves this stone first. And if you look at this, white is 100% fully surrounded by black stones. But the thing is, black's defense is also pretty weak. So it's gonna turn into a very intense game from here. White tries to get some eyes from here. When white plays here, black drops in and tries to erase the second eye. White blocks, black extends, white connects up. Black ataris, white forms a ko. Black takes this ko, white ataris. Black has no choice but to connect up. White captures the stone and black connects up. And white ataris this stone, and this is white's last attempt to be alive. Black extends, and now white cannot atari this because black is able to atari this stone and turn it into a false eye. So white extends, black extends. From here, if black forms a tiger's mouth trying to save this stone, then white can hane out from here. If black cuts the connection, white can pull out this stone, white is alive because these stones are dead. Black has no choice but to capture this stone, then white can play over here, and white has an atari and ladder thing going on over here. Even if black saves these two stones, white can, by attacking these four stones, can run out. That's why black, instead of saving this stone, pulled out these two stones. And with the next move, white tries to separate these black stones from other black stones and turn it into a capturing race. As soon as white played here, Fujisawa Shuko spent 3 hours thinking of the next move, and the answer was this jump. And it also happens to be AI's blue spot. When black plays here, white cannot play this kosumi because black is gonna play this. There are some weakness over here, so white has to spend another move. Black connects up. When white pushes in, black can block. When white turns, black can connect up again. White gets some extra liberties over here, and black jumps. At this point, if black gets to play over here, then white's liberty is too tight, so white has no choice but to play this move. Black pushes, white connects up, And from here, if black starts to take white's liberties away, then black is able to capture all these white stones, which also means all these white stones are dead too. So Kato Masao, instead of playing this Kosumi, he extended. Black peeps, white connects. Black plays this to get some extra liberties. White cross, black blocks. White makes a turn in order to get some extra liberties. When white turns over here, black cannot play this without thinking because white is able to play and black has just too many weaknesses over there. So black simply pulls back, white hanes over here. Again, black cannot cut over here, so black captures this white stone and white makes a turn. Black connects, white pushes, black cuts, white tries to get some extra liberties, black blocks. If white plays here, then black is gonna play this one. So white simply dropped down, black pushes, white connects, and black plays this Kosumi. This is the key to capturing race over here. White cannot see how to capture these stones or save these stones, so white attaches here to see what's up. Black tightens these liberties again. White connects up, black small knights out, white attaches, black bumps, white has no choice but to connect. White is trying to looking for a chance to fight these black stones. But Fujisawa Shuko knows these white stones cannot fight these black stones, so he jumps out. This is trying to save these stones, but also fully surrounding these white stones. Now, even if white connects over here, black can simply place something over here, and all these white stones are dead. White now pushes, black connects, white erases this eye, black plays here, white crawls into the corner, black blocks. When white harness, black drops down, white plays here, black erases the eye. As soon as Fujisawa Shuko erased Kato Masao's the last and first eye, he resigned because there's no way these white stones can fight these black stones nor these stones. And if this group dies, then all these white stones die too. So Kato Masao resigned at this point. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in our next video. Until then, stay alive.